Hello, this is David from the Bookman in Orange, and I welcome you to Things Found in Old Books. I want to thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to have you here. Today we have a profusion of stuff to share with you. Some interesting items, real interesting. So let's start with this one here. Now, this will be the second time I've shared a salesman dummy copy. What is a salesman's dummy copy? Well, it's a book that the salesman would go door to door and show you the few chapters of the book and show you what the binding would look like. Like here is an example of the spine, or you could have this spine for the book. And when you chose, if you decided to buy, they would put your name in here. Now this book is from the 1800s, from 1865, and it's on Ulysses S. Grant. It's his life story, and the book is actually, pretty big. And so you get to look at a few chapters, a few pictures, and you would order. I'd say, yeah, I want that. Put me down, because you can't go to the store when you're living out there in the Midwest. You just had to have salesmen come by and bring you samples of what's coming out. But inside the book, I did find something. I found these, what's called carte de vistas. They were popular back in the 60s to the 1870s. They were like, honestly, they were like trading cards of the day. This one here depicts Ulysses S. Grant and his family in a family pose. And this one here is Ulysses S. Grant himself, right there. Ulysses S. Grant, Lieutenant General Ulysses S. Grant. And it's a nice picture card called Carte de Vistas. And on the back was the photographer house that published these things. This was Wise and Prindle, and they were an outfit through the 1890s. And so there's their mark, and there's the card. That's pretty interesting. So someone decided to put these Ulysses S. Grant Carte de Vistas in their book. That's good stuff right there. I like that. In this rather, kind of grim book, it's on Beirut, I found this boarding pass. Boarding pass. We get a lot of boarding passes that come through here, a lot of airline tickets, but most of them are modern. This one here is probably from the 80s. Why do I say that? Because it's not dated. Why do I say it's to the 80s? Because right here, no smoking, smoking. And smoking on airlines was over by 1990. So he took a smoking seat, 34C, and he was going to San Francisco. And, he was going to smoke all the way to San Francisco. Because you could do that back then. You could get in this big metal tube and smoke your cigarettes, and the people in the back of the plane would just have to smell it. So I'm glad they cut that out. And finally, in this book here, Your Next 5 Moves. It's a business book. I got no reference, nothing about this, except for it's a picture. A picture of this woman and her cat. There she goes. She loves her cat right there. It's looks like a little Fujifilm Polaroid. And it's not that old, but it's always fun to share a picture, especially when they're warmly embracing their cat. And I want to thank you for stopping by. It's been a lot of fun. Good day.